Dear friends and masters, welcome to Oneness Meditation Qatar's Wisdom Sharing Sessions. Today we have Kula Ratnam Master from UK who would be sharing his wisdom on hidden messages from water. Initially we will have meditation followed by his wisdom sharing. So let's continue meditating for 15 minutes, then we will go into the session. Please close your eyes, clasp your hands. Just be with your normal and natural, easy breath, my dear friends and masters. Just be with your normal, natural, easy breath. Forget everything about your past and future. Just be with your normal, natural, easy breath. Breath is the gateway to connect to the higher self and receive tremendous cosmic energy from cosmos. Just be with your normal, natural, and easy breath, masters and friends.
Is Ramya is not here? I think Master Ramya must have gone out because you have become a host now. I think some problem with the internet maybe. Kula Master, yeah, you can unmute yourself.
Just observe your breath, masters. Final few minutes. Be with your breath. Let's do some silence meditation for a few minutes. There are some technical issues. Just carry on meditating for a few more minutes. Observe your breath. You all are beautiful, divine beings. We are here in the planet Earth just to help all the beings in this world and also be friendship with all the beings. Just observe your in-breath and the out-breath. The breathing is happening naturally. During the meditation, we simply observe our beautiful breath, our natural breath, our normal breath, tranquil breath, soft breath. No thoughts whatsoever in your mind. Your complete focus is on your breath. It's a few more minutes. Observe your breath. Let's slowly. Let's express our gratitude for the Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and the universe, who provide everything for us to have a wonderful life in this planet Earth. Thank you. Let's express our gratitude for our parents, friends, work colleagues, companies, the people we come across day in, day out, help and support for us to have a wonderful life. Thank you, each and every one of you. May all the beings in this world become happy, healthy, and live peacefully. May all the beings in this world become happy, healthy, and live peacefully. May all the beings in this world become happy, healthy, and live peacefully. Gently and slowly, come back to your physical body, masters. Now place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Please remove the hands from your eyes and open your eyes slowly, masters. Thank you, each and every one of you.
Yeah, sir. Can you give me co-host, sir? Now you are host actually to share your screens, PPT.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I should be able to share my screen now. This look like.
Okay, you can share, sir. Then, if you can be able to share, you can continue.
Can you see? It's all clear? Can you all see?
Yes, can see you.
But it's a very small, you know, I don't know why.
Do you need to enlarge that one? There, the screen there. Enlarge here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, yes.
Otherwise, I'll share the screen, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah. So everybody can see, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Please go on, sir.
Will be do some introduction or shall I do?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Yes,
I'll do that. Yeah.
I'll do that, sir. Sorry.
Thank you.
Dear friends and masters, today we have Kula Ratnam, sir, from UK. Master Kula Ratnam is an accountant by profession and working as a chief finance officer for a security company in London. He resides in UK and started practicing Anapanasati meditation nearly 4 years ago. He has attended various retreats and workshops. Last month, he attended Pari Patri ma'am's corporate meditation teachers training course. He is also conducting weekly meditation sessions as part of the Pyramid Meditation Foundation UK, that is a UK Wing of PSSM group. We are very happy to have Kula Ratnam sir on this day here, and he will be sharing wisdom on hidden messages from water. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you and namaste. All the masters, and thank you for the beautiful introduction, Ramya. Thank you so much. Thank you for the introduction. I'll just briefly cover a few more things. First of all, I would like to thank our Grandmaster Pari Patri sir for this introducing this beautiful meditation for myself and also thousands and millions of people. I believe there are millions of people actually heard about a meditation is only through the PSSM. And that is a beautiful thing we all actually have in our hand. And there are so many masters around the globe. They all are teaching meditation now, or at least talking about meditation. That is another beautiful thing our Grandmaster Pari Patri sir actually has done to this planet Earth. Thank you, sir. I was actually thinking about Grandmaster Pari Patri sir this morning, and I walked up to the other room, and there was my clock was like a 1133. That was an angel message, and I actually sort of looked up. It actually says the ascended masters are with you. now. That is a sort of message I got. Our Grandmaster Brahma Shri Patri sir is always with us, and he's guiding us each and every move of our what we actually doing. As the ma'am actually mentioned, I'm involved with the Breath Meditation UK nearly 4.5 years, and also I'm involved with PSSM Europe Tamil, and also the Breath Meditation PSSM Sri Lanka as well. When I had opportunity to speak to Brahma Shri Patri sir back in July 2020, and he actually mentioned without any hesitation the meditation need to go to Sri Lanka. And you must have actually heard in the news what's going on in Sri Lanka. There are so many issues in Sri Lanka right now. This was nearly 2 years ago. He actually said, the meditation need to go. There are masters now actively spreading meditation among the Sri Lankan community across the world now. Therefore, the beautiful thing is happening. Not only that, there are so many masters across the world spreading the meditation. That's another beautiful thing happened. And this is going to happen. There was a session a couple of days ago. There was a master talking about the meditation, past, present, and the future. And he actually sort of beautifully said, the meditation is going to be the future. And you can see it's like a yoga was there fast few decades sort of, took off. Now it's a meditation. Everyone is actually doing meditation because the world has so many issues. We can only resolve these issues with the meditation. And, I firmly believe on that. Let's go to our topic today. Our topic is the hidden messages in water. Just to give a brief introduction of the water. Our body has 70% of its water. And when you think about the 5 elements, water is one of the elements we have, and 70%. Therefore, the water actually plays quite a lot of role in our overall health, and also the mood swing and etc. The water actually play a big part in our day-to-day life. I came to know something about like a water therapy. It's a Japanese technique. And when we actually Google, you can actually find quite a lot of information about the water therapy. I have been using the water therapy nearly 20 years, even before I actually came to the meditation, because I actually, I normally experiment things, and I actually found the water actually help. When I wake up first thing in the morning, I actually drink a large glass of water. That particular water is usually a pyramid water. I normally collect the water in a copper vessel and actually cover it with the pyramid overnight. And all the waters I normally drink is a pyramid water every day. We actually keep it under the pyramid overnight. The water actually get energized with the pyramid energy as well. Therefore, I normally drink a large glass of water when I actually wake up without fail. Then I don't actually drink tea or coffee first thing, the water, and after 2 hours only, I actually take the breakfast if I am going to take some breakfast or any sort of food. That's after 2 years. That particular water, when you actually drink large, that is part of the water therapy information. When you drink a large glass of water, that will actually cleanse all the toxin mainly from your body, because during the night there are so many repair works happen in the body. Lots of cleansing works happen during the night time, and you actually relax, the body started to work on it. Therefore, the water, when you drink a large glass of water first thing in the morning, that will actually remove all the toxin. Therefore, when you actually careful about your water, there are lots of illnesses will actually go away from you. You will actually find out lots of information about today's session, but there are lots of health issues will actually disappear when you actually drink the water properly every day. Other point I would like to say is Grandmother Master Patri's daughter, Paranita, she actually have another organization called SWAG, Save the Water and Go Green. There's another organization. Go to the website and find out more information. What she was trying to do is save the water. Water is, we need to respect the water, even though, the water is freely available everywhere. But some countries, they are actually suffering without the water. And also without the rain and water, there is the life won't be surviving in this planet Earth. And but recently I actually found out a research note. In this research note, they actually said, in any country in the world, the government can't actually provide the water and the food for 3 days. There will be uprising in all these any other countries. Therefore, people will actually, go mad and do all sort of, bad thing against the government, building everything. Therefore, food and water, these are the 3 main things people need it for. They don't have it for 3 days. There will be a problem in this world. Therefore, respect the water. We are getting the water very sort of easily in our tap in the Western countries, but we got to respect the water. The water is given by the Mother Nature. We need to respect the water. Other one is like a water. When you actually in the Hindu temple, they actually bless the water. Then the water actually get purified, and the water actually get energy. I have seen in the church, they use the water to bless people. Therefore, water actually play quite a bit of part in each and every day-to-day life, and we need to respect. Let's actually go into the wisdom sharing of the hidden water. You can see there are crystals, how the crystals actually forms in the water. Next screen, please. Can you expand a bit more, or that is a maximum? Can you see, or everyone?
Yeah, we can see, yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. I'll read the quote by the author of the books. Okay. Carry on. That's good. Yeah, the author
is
of
good, I think.
Yeah. The author's name is Dr. Masaru Emoto. He actually wrote 3 books about the water. He's a doctor he's a scientist, and he did his complete lifetime researching on the water. He actually wrote 3 books. The first book is The Hidden Messages in the Water. That is the book this is the wisdom. I actually got it from this book I'm going to talk about today. And he actually wrote 3 books. The second book is The Healing Power of Water. Other one is Messages from the Water and the Universe. He wrote 3 books. His quote is, by holding the intention of peace towards water, by thinking, speaking, and acting with the intention of peace towards water, water can and will bring peace to our bodies and to the world. What a beautiful quote. The water can actually bring peace, as well as the peace for ourselves, as well as the world. He born on 22nd of July, 1943, and vacated the body in October 17th, 2014. And I have this book in a PDF version. I can share this book to you all. You can read it. It's a very small book. You can actually read that book. Let's run through the other experiment he has actually done. Second slide, please. Right. We are going to cover these points today. What do we need to know about water? Why it is important to know about water? Do the water have memory? Do we know how do we know that? What are the messages from water? What did Dr. Masuru Imato find? These are the areas we are just going to cover. It's a small slide. These are the areas we are just going to find out. Next one, please. These are the experiment he actually did. Experiment with the water. He has taken water from around the globe, or every corner of the world. He actually go and found the water, and he actually frozen the water for 3 hours at minus 25 degrees in a sort of controlled temperature. The entire lab room is precisely controlled freeze environment. The whole area is not just the water. The entire place was actually maintained a controlled temperature, because minus 25 is the right temperature to form the crystal. And he was actually analyzing the water, what sort of changes has actually happened in the water in that temperature. All the experiment he did is at the minus 25 degrees. That is the right temperature to get the right changes in the water molecules. Next one, please. Then these are the observations. If we look at it, the left-hand side of the screen, you will see the first one is untreated water. You can see it's actually very, very cloudy, and there are no patterns or anything there. Underneath, if you actually see it, this Jodo River passes through the most major cities in Japan. This water is actually running through the major cities. You can see the water, when you actually frozen the water to minus 25, that is the sort of, when you look at the microscope, that is the way the water molecules looks like. Then just up above there, another large lake, polluted lake in Japan. You can see how the water looked like. Then underneath, another spring water. Spring water is supposed to be really a clean water, but even that one is looked like, that's a way, because it's going through the cities or other areas. We look at the right-hand side of the water. You can actually see Amazon. That is where the forest and etc. There are no humans activities there. Very, very nature place, the Amazon forest. And when he actually picked up the water from that area, but they are looking like a beautiful crystals. You can actually see in the right-hand side top. Then the other one is a spring water, the second picture next to that, spring water of another in Japan. Other one is Antarctica ice. Then underneath lake, there is a lake in Russia, beautiful crystal again. Another one is in Japan, a lake of lake, and the final one is Chile. There was another beautiful sort of, less human activities, less polluted areas, nature reserve areas. The waters beautifully, when you actually look at it, without any alteration. He just picked up the water and frozen that water and looking through the microscope. Therefore, you can clearly see where the water is, coming in through, even the water going through the cities and etc., getting actually polluted, and the crystal actually get distorted. Therefore, the water is very, very important. Whatever the water we actually drink, it should be sort of, have a proper, clear sort of water, like a crystals forming there. These are the observations, just looking some of the water. Next one, please. Then he actually experiment effect of music on water. Our grandmaster always say, he always recommend music meditation. The music actually have lots of power to bring, cut down the thoughts and etc. Then he did the experiment with the water, with the music, exactly the same water, and also not only just one place. He did the similar sort of experiment with water from various locations under the similar sort of condition. The first one is nice music. When he actually play nice music, the first one is Destiny music. You can see the right hand side, the top one, beautiful crystal were actually for Swan Lake. Another music, that's a beautiful music, different type of beautiful crystal. Everything is like a crystals are forming, but in a different shape, but it's a clear crystal shapes. You can see with the beautiful music. The right hand side, the final top one is the Tibet Sutra. There are some crystal forming, but it's not 100% clear, but it's a different color, different shape. Then underneath, another crystal, beautiful crystal. But if you look at the right hand side bottom, the last one, heavy metal music. When you actually play the heavy metal music, the crystal all got distorted there. Is you can clearly see those shapes are not in a proper, you can't actually, very, very distorted crystal shapes. Therefore, it's clearly say the music actually affect the water, because as I said, our body is 70% water. Our body also have water. Therefore, whatever the surrounding noises, music, whatever we are actually hearing, is actually affect our body as well. Therefore, this is what, when you actually listen to beautiful music, you actually get calm and sort of, you actually peace, you become very, very peaceful when you actually hear the beautiful music. Same with that. Therefore, we try to all the time, please, try to be like, listen good music, listen good stories, listen good talks, this sort of thing is, because your body is water molecules are actually reprogramming themselves in a sort of nice way. Therefore, it is important we actually sort of listen nice things all the time, rather than avoiding the bad things, bad musics, or bad sounds, and etc. Next one, please. Other one is the effect of written words on water. Another experiment he actually did, exactly sort of water from various locations. He actually put it in a little bottle, and he wrote some words on the bottles. Some of them are nice words, some of them are like some of them are hate messages. When he actually sort of write the nice words, love of husband and wife, can you see there's a beautiful sort of crystal form there, mutual attraction. The crystal, it's actually connecting. Those two crystals are actually connecting each other, because when you actually, people may actually sort of, ask, how you can actually, the written word can actually affect the word, because when you're actually writing the word, you are actually passing that energy. You are actually, in your mind, you are thinking those words. You are actually trying to send a message outside. Very, very important thing. We can simply say, you're writing something, but there is energy involved, writing the message or telling the thing. Therefore, he actually wrote it. When you are writing, you are actually passing that, the love or hate messages as well outside the world, and the boat actually pick up that message. The other one is love and gratitude. You can see a beautiful sort of, golden color crystal form there. Other one is honesty. It's a beautiful another crystal formation. Hope. You can see it's a beautiful crystal there for when you actually, he actually wrote the words and kept it for a minimum of 3 hours for the water, then frozen it. Then this is a sort of crystal he actually, and the final one is the universe. Everywhere you can actually see beautiful crystal form. When he actually wrote the hate words, the crystal was distorted words. Other one is he did the experiment exactly similar sort of condition, similar exactly the same water. Some of them with the prayers. The left-hand side of the picture, there are 3 pictures there. Left-hand side of the picture, some is without the prayer. The right-hand side is with the prayer. The water with the Fujua, he actually picked up the dam water, and before and after the Buddhist monk offered prayers. Therefore, the first one is pure water just picked up and frozen it. The second one is after leaving for the water for a prayer. This is what I said in the temple and churches. They actually sort of they keep the water and do the prayers and chanting and things like that. Then the water actually purified and also get the energy from the temple or churches or wherever you actually keep the water. The top right-hand side, the water lake, we were before and after the prayers. You can see the it's a distorted one in the left-hand side on the top, and the top right-hand side is the beautiful crystal actually formed after the prayers. And then the bottom one, the water of lake before and after in Brazil. Therefore, you can clearly see the prayers actually give energy to the water and purify the water. Therefore, when we actually drink the water, we must respect and use this beautiful energy so that we can actually energize our body with the right water. Next one, please. The other one is Gayatri Mantra. I'm pretty sure you all actually heard the Gayatri Mantra. Is a mantra the Hindus usually sort of use for their prayers and etc. And he actually picked up the tap water, and the left-hand side one is without any sort of Gayatri Mantra music. Then the right-hand side one is after leaving the Gayatri Mantra to go for like 3 hours. And when we look at the water under microscope, you can actually see a beautiful crystal actually formed. It's exactly the same water, but the water molecule actually change with this mantra. Or the Gayatri Mantra is a beautiful sort of music to listen, and there's a beautiful formation actually happened in the water when you look at the crystal of the after exposure to the Gayatri Mantra. Next one, please. Then he actually did some experiment with the rice. He put the rices in a glass bottle, and he also, the written words, before that I mentioned, he actually put the written water on the water. This is the rice. He put exactly the same rice in 2 glass bottles. On one of them, he actually wrote, "I hate you." Other one is, "I love you." And he left it for 27 days. After 21 days, these are the pictures of the water, pictures of the rice. You can see the sentence as "I hate you" actually got moldy, and you can see the color actually change. The "I love you" glass bottle, the rice is look similar to the same condition as how he actually put the rice in. And you can actually experiment in. And I actually heard some people actually did the experiment. Sometime doesn't actually happen, but this is, he actually he won't actually write something on the book. I mean, there are sometimes people actually think can't be right, they're not believing it. You need to believe in this. This gentleman, he actually did experiment and produced the result. but it with the right intention, if you think about, whether, oh, I just want to test on him, then sometimes you may not actually, with a pure heart, this is 100% believe these all are the true things he actually wrote in the book. And sometimes you may not get the result because your mind and your intention is not pure. But he wanted to test this one, and these are the result he actually found out from even with the rice. Therefore, the food we have, we actually eat the food. The food is there. When you actually say bad words, when you actually use hatred words, the food you have inside your tummy also, they all are actually going to change as well. This is like after 27 days, but we keep the food a couple of days in our tummy. Therefore, they all are actually changing and become poison. Therefore, the message from here, try to say good words, nice word, talk nice things, avoid saying the hatred words and hatred behavior. Try to avoid, there are people talking about hatred, just to avoid those people and, move away. And, as we all are meditating, we all are pure, trying to do our best, try to use the nice words. There are plenty of nice words, and to use it all the time. Next one, please. Right. Before I go to this final thing, I was actually saying the nice word. This is from the sage Thiruvalluvar. He actually said, you must have actually, the version is available. Tirukkural is called Tirukkural. Tirukkural verse 100, it says in Tamil, Iniya ulavaga innadal kural tani iruppa kai havandar. If I translate that one, when there are like beautiful words, when there are pleasant words are easy, bitter words to use is leaving sweet, ripe fruits, the so unripened to choose. Therefore, when there are beautiful words to be used, please try to use the beautiful use. Please do not use the bad words. To say disagreeable things when agreeables are in hand, it's like eating unripe fruits when there is a ripe one. Therefore, in the world full of beautiful words and etc. there, try to use the beautiful word. You can actually see from the experiment, the water actually change, the food actually change when you actually sort of use the bad words or disagreeable words. Therefore, the final message, remember how the words we choose shape our lives. Always speak positive word. That is what I actually said right now. Use the positive word whenever there is, always try to say, try to think. There was another, let's say a glass has a half full water. The negative people, they say it's a half full. The positive people say, they always say the glass is full, half, rather than saying empty, half empty. The negative people say half empty, the positive people say half full. Therefore, you can always, try to use the right words, or try to be positive. And I heard another thing, like sometimes we can actually say lots of nice things. Let's say you actually thirsty and you want to drink some water. Sometimes, when you actually say to people, can you get me some water to drink? Sometimes they may be very reluctant to bring the water to you. You can actually say nicely, I'm a little bit thirsty. Then if you actually say something like that in front of people, the people will bring the water to you. You don't even, you say, I'm thirsty, people will actually feel, oh, this gentleman is thirsty, or your father or mother, or if you say, I'm a little bit thirsty, your children will bring the water to you. Therefore, you just to use the right words. whenever there is opportunity to do the right thing, people will understand, people will help you. The second one is no self-criticism. Use positive word to yourself as well. You always say, positive words. I'm in a good health. I have wealth. I don't have any problems. I am very happy. I don't have any illnesses. I have heard very recently a master was saying, like, this master has lots of pain, going through lots of difficult time and etc. Then all the time this master was saying, oh, I have this pain in this hand, this pain in my back, this one. What is the message? She is actually telling her body, I'm holding all these illnesses. Just try to be free from these things. Say, I am healthy. I don't, even though you may actually have some pain, you can always say, oh, this pain is going, is more or less is gone. I don't have this pain. You can actually sort of, change the situation, change the way you actually think, see the way you actually see each and every aspect of yourself. Make it everything as a positive. This is the illness come and go. When you actually have the right thinking and right feeling, most of the illnesses will actually go. 95% of all the illnesses are, is an all mind game. If the mind is right, this is what we are trying to do through the meditation. When your mind is calm, most of the illness will just disappear from your body as well. Therefore, try to say the positive words all the time for yourself as well. Not only you tell the positive thing to others, you tell positive words for yourself. I don't have any illnesses. The illnesses, by next week this time, my illness will go. Say some positive word throughout your day. Every day when you wake up, be happy, and that will actually help you. Listen to beautiful music. The third one, with the experiment, we have actually found out the beautiful music always help you to calm your mind. Not only that, it's actually change your water molecule within your body as well. Therefore, we always play music with our grandmaster all the time. He liked to play music, and he always encouraged people to have a music meditation. And music meditation is 3 times more powerful, more energy compared to non-music meditation. Therefore, listening to beautiful music is always help you to calm yourself as well. Remember, you are a powerful beings. Your thoughts and energies in every moment are impacting you, your reality, and the people around you. Therefore, your thoughts and energy actually sort of vibrate around you. If you are working in the workplace, you are actually sort of you are spreading your energy to others. We actually at home, you are spreading your energy to your home as well. Therefore, wherever you are sitting or whatever you are doing, you are actually you are creating the reality around you. Therefore, it is very important you always keep think about the right thoughts, think about the right things, say positive things all the time. Water is one of the Panchabhutas, the 5 elements. Treat water with respect. You have to, this is what I said, water comes from, we get plenty of water, in the Western countries. Therefore, we must respect the water. Drink water consciously. People actually say, sit down and drink the water. There are some, I don't actually know the exact research. People do not recommend standing and drinking the water. People always say, sit down. There are some experiments done on that one. When you are drinking the water, you must sit down and drink, and it will actually go, I don't know the actual reason for it, but people sometimes in a hurry, they actually stand and drink. When you are sitting on the table, try to drink the water after your meal or something, and take respect for the water. Do not use a plastic bottle or storage water. Use copper or glass for drinking water. I always use a copper vessel to store the water, and also I energize with the pyramid. You can. I'm really pretty sure you all know about the pyramid. We normally have the pyramid hat and pyramid shape thing to sort of put. I normally sort of energize the pyramid, all the even fruits and etc. before I eat them. Therefore, use the pyramid hat to energize the water rather than storing them in the plastic bottles. They all actually, plastic bottle always have chemicals, even though just a quick one, we can't avoid it, use it, but try to use the glass bottle or the metal sort of vessels to store the water. I always recommend, drink the water, store the water for a while, then drink it, rather than just taking the water straight from the tap and drink it. Crystal enhance the water. Some crystals have healing properties when you use them with the water. You all know about the crystal. Crystal is a enlightened being in the mineral kingdom. They also have some properties to purify the water. With some people put the crystal on top of the vessel's lid. Then the water actually get energized with the crystals as well. Make a moon water on the full moon days. I normally do that one as well in the copper vessel. I leave them overnight outside on a full moon day, and I use that water for a few more days, or I refill it without taking all of them at one go. I refill them. You can energize them with the moon energy as well, lunar energy, the water as well. You can see with the full moon day, the sea and ocean, they normally have you get lots of big waves and etc. because the moon and lunar energy attract the water. That's the way you actually see a big waves during the full moon period. Therefore, when you actually leave the water in the full moon day outside, in the garden or wherever you feel sort of clean to keep it, the water actually get energized with the lunar energy. This coming Friday is a full moon day. You can actually energize the water in the full moon day, full moon energy. Finally, meditate. Without meditation, whatever knowledge you gain is not useful. Therefore, meditation is the key things we always emphasize. Meditation cleanse your body, mind, and the soul. Then, when the meditation is coupled with the food side of it, water, food. I mean, we always recommend non-veg food. They are the right food for the human beings, and right food with the right water, right liquid. When you actually drink them with energize, you actually get energized more and more. That's all from this is the final message from the Dr. Masaru Emoto. Water reflects the human souls. If you say thank you to your water, it will be reflected in the formation of beautiful crystal, overflowing with the gratitude and return. If the hearts of those who live on the planet are contaminated, then the earth as well as will become that way. Therefore, we don't want to contaminate the earth. If we are saying the nice word, thank you and gratitude all the time, that energy will actually pass on to the water, the earth, and we are talking about peace in this world. There are so many wars and unrest all over the world. Therefore, he believed, and I also believe it. We need to have a peace. Is all the little things. We can actually say we are talking here and we are doing our own things, but the energy is actually flowing throughout the world. Not only the world, is the energy is spreading throughout the universe all the time. Therefore, all the small things we actually do is actually spreading across the whole universe. Therefore, trust the little processes, and we can actually bring the peace to all over the world. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Might really thankful asked me to come and join in this wonderful Kata Oneness meditation group, and asked me to come and speak. Thank you so much for each and everyone listening to me. Thank you so much. If anyone has any question or any you want to ask, please unmute and talk to me or the group. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Kula sir, for joining us evening, and the wisdom is very enormous and wonderful, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank
Masters, if you have any questions to ask Kula sir, please ask.
Kula Ratnam sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah, okay.
Yeah. My name is Maran from Sydney. It's a very interesting topic, and you touched about Tiruvallur. Thank you, Romma Nandri. You mentioned that our body is actually 3/4 of our body is actually water.
Yes.
Even before we are born, when we are in the mother's womb, we are protected by the water bag. So even before we are born, then the water bag is broken. So some sort of a hemonistic water is being formed. So even we are born, we are actually protected by the water. So it's such a healing power the water has, and even Sadhguru Vasudev, he also mentions about that water has memory. But today, through your speech, I could understand more. And then it was supported by research, proper research, scientific research, and then it was formed. So I really enjoyed and very happy to see the results, especially when you are showing the crystals and how it formed, how the emotions affects the water and all this. Just one small question about this make moon water on the full moon day.
Yes.
What do you mean by that? How do we make that moon water?
What I normally do is I got a copper vessel. I fill with the normal tap water. I don't actually use any special water or anything. Then I have a lid for that copper vessel. The sambu we call them as like a copper vessel. Any copper vessel. Copper is a better copper. Copper also kill all the bacteria and virus, in the water as well. Therefore, copper vessel is recommended. You can actually put it in a glass bottle as well. Any glass bottle is fine. What I normally do is I actually leave it overnight outside in the garden, where it is safe to leave it, and just leave it in the garden on the full moon day. Then I actually bring it back inside the following day. And whenever I drink the water, I actually mix that water with the full moon water. Therefore, just on a full moon day, every month we get a full moon, you can actually energize quite a bit of water. Just leave it outside in the garden rather than inside the house, because inside the house there are lots of negative energies as well. But in an open nature place, when I say garden, it's a sort of it's a clean place, a natural place. You can just leave it overnight to energize that water, or then bring it inside and use that water for a few more days or 1 week or something. You can mix with a little bit of water, that water and the normal water. You can drink them. It's clear.
It's very clear. Thank you very much. Yeah, I understand.
Can I
Yes,
say
ma'am.
something?
So another madam.
Jnanam Vijay.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. Your presentation is excellent.
Thank you.
And I really enjoyed seeing that, listening to that and watching your slides as well. And there's a lot of things I learned, actually. The crystal, I didn't realize that you can use the crystals, and, it was very, very informative, and it's really good. And I took most of the notes and I took it. And the music, I believe in music, music actually, And prayer and all is good. And the Gayatri Mantra, I really agree with you with that, the Gayatri Mantra, because sometimes we say that and it's so powerful, isn't it? And whatever you said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Your presentation is excellent.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah,
and I got them all here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Will we be seeing you again?
Yes, I'll be coming on the Tamil session on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Just to add on is like, the water. We normally use the water to clean the outer body, have a shower or bath or something, we are cleaning, again, we are using the water. Therefore, we need to use the water inside as well. So lots of cleaning need to be done inside the body. Let's say you actually do some cooking in the kitchen. End of the day, when you want to clean the kitchen, you use the water again. Therefore, we actually keep the kitchen tidy after cooking. Therefore, exactly same thing. We actually need to, drink plenty of water. In the US, they recommend, I got some notes somewhere, nearly 4 liters of water. Countries, in the hot countries, they recommend more water. We must drink. I think in the US, men are recommended to drink 3.7 liters of water. Women are 2.7 liters. But in the UK, it's a slightly less. But especially like in the cold countries, they don't recommend drinking. We shouldn't drink too much water either, because when you drink too much water, you may think like, the water actually, patient with the sugar and etc. They think, drinking too much water is good for get rid of the sugar. But when you drink too much water, it's actually take some of the minerals from our body as well, like a sodium, potassium and things like that. Therefore, you shouldn't drink too much water either. Right amount of water. But the best thing is, I have been using this technique for nearly 20 years. When I wake up, I drink a large glass of water that is normally a premix water. That water, when you drink it, if you're actually going, you got to be a little bit careful when you drink a large glass of water. If you're actually going somewhere outside, you may have problem. Therefore, think about, well in advance where you're going or something. If you are staying at home for like 2 hours or hour and a half, you can drink a large glass of water. That will purify your body, take all your toxin out, because lots of repairs were done in the nighttime. Lots of cleansing happened during the nighttime. All the toxin just stay in the body. This is like a cleaning your kitchen after cooking it. Therefore, all the work, the body has done the work overnight. There's a time to clean inside your body. Therefore, drinking a large glass of water, I always recommend, and I have been experimenting with that. And so during the day, when you drink that large glass of water, you don't actually really need to drink too much water. Whenever you feel thirsty, you can top it up. But that works actually sort of, does a good job for your body every day. Have that one as a practice every day for yourself. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Kula, this Maran again, you mentioned about pyramid water. What do you mean by pyramid water?
Yeah, it's this is, I'll show you. This is a pyramid hat I have. You see, there's a copper pyramid hat I have. And what I normally do is actually put the water and cover it with this pyramid hat. Then the water becomes a pyramid water. You can use a plastic pyramid hat. You know, we recommend to wear this one as when you meditate. But this is a copper one. I have a plastic one as well. But when you actually put the water underneath, cover the water with this pyramid, the water becomes pyramid water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, so
Thank you.
so this pyramid is actually available in the market, or we can?
Yes, yeah. Where about you live, sir?
Oh, I live in Sydney.
Sydney, okay.
Sydney. I'll find out. I have never.
Yes,
come across
there are
this
various
pyramid.
websites you can actually buy it from. I'll be coming to Sydney and Melbourne in August, in May 2023. Shall be bringing some
We'll meet
hat.
up when you are here in Sydney. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
There are websites you can get it directly from India, or just I'll show you. Give me 1 second. These are the plastic ones.
You can make it as well, Maran. You can make a pyramid with a paper as well.
Okay, I see. Okay,
These are the pyramid hat in plastic.
I will ask Nandini Master to send you the details.
Okay, thank you. Okay, right.
It's not like a plastic pyramids. You just cover the. We normally cover the food as well, like fruits and everything, with the pyramid hat like this.
Okay, I see. Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, Kula Ratnam Master, for the very, very informative, summary of the book, Hidden Messages in Water by Dr. Masaru Emoto. Water is one of the 5 Panjabhuta, there is 5 elements in the world. The other 4 Bhutas are air, fire, earth, and ether. Our world blessed with 5 elements in abundance. It is our responsibility to utilize, protect, and look after the 5 elements on the planet with gratitude and reverence. As an example, according to Dr. Emoto, if you think, speak, and act with intention or thought of peace towards water in our daily life, the water will bring peace to our bodies and to the world. Anyway, thank you very much, Kula Master, for your informative introduction to Dr. Emoto's book. I'm looking forward to, to our platform. You are coming again to our play that is on Saturday 7th at 8:30 p.m. So I'm waiting for you. Thank you very much, Kula Ratnam. Thank you very much.
Thank you all the masters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Kula sir, for joining Oneness Meditation Qatar wisdom sharing sessions today. Thank you so much, sir. And masters, we have small announcement. We have a Dhyana Kashi program. I just make an announcement for that. With the divine blessings of Brahma Shipitamaha Patri sir, and with his guidance, under his guidance, basically we received a message from Patri sir to do the Dhyana Kashi movement. So we Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation and the Enjoyment Sense Academy is organizing a 3-day Dhyana Kashi movement, which includes a spiritual administration workshop led by Dr. G.K. sir and Anando Brahma program with the renowned artists to create awareness about holistic health through arts and meditation on 6th, 7th and 8th January 2023 on the premises of River Ganges, Banaras, India, with the support of immense divine energies of Lord Vishweshwar, Lahir Mahasaya and Mata Amritanandamayi. We are conducting morning meditations from morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 6th, 7th, and 8th January 2023, which will be live on PMC YouTube Hindi channel. And as part of this event, a special program from Ananda Brahma is being organized with the various artists on 7th January 2023. So on this day, refreshments and dinner will be provided for the participants and the public who attends this program. So please forward this message to your friends and family who stays nearby Varanasi, India, so that they can avail this golden opportunity of attending the physical event, which can be an aid for the complete health. Here, I humbly request your generous support for making this program successful. So I can provide you the details. Donation is not mandatory. If you are willing to provide the donation, it would be a great help for the organization, as well as the people who attends the event, as well as to us, to the humanity. So I'm posting this message in chat box here. Whoever is willing to donate, you can please.
One more master is the hand.
It's not coming.
Looks like Dr. Sada has raised hand, something to answer, suppose.
So this is the program details. These are the program details. Okay, masters, we will end for today. Dr. Sada, ma'am, you want to say something, ma'am?
Okay. Can you hear me? Because my battery has gone down. Sorry. Is that okay? Can
Yes,
you hear?
Can hear.
Okay. And anyway, thanks so much, Kula Master, for excellent presentation about the water. And the book I haven't read, so I don't know much about it. But you have given a very good narrative of the book as far as Srikan Raja Master said already about the book. But the contents of the thing, I was so impressed with all the information in the book you narrated. And what I was going to say is my own experience. I drink first thing in the morning about 600 ml of water. That's my beginning, and I keep on drinking. Because I have the medical background, I'm going to say a few things. When dehydration sets in, when you don't have enough water to the body, you get confused. You can't remember things. You can't concentrate and do the work, and you suffer really. So everyone should remember that. They get headache. First moment somebody says headache, I tell them drink plenty of water and see whether your headache goes. So it will go off. And then the other thing is kidney problem, kidney infection, no water, constipation, no water. All the, like what you said was in one, it's like a funny story. Once one of my friends said, people say, oh, I drink coffee, I drink tea. Won't it clear my intestine and, you know, the body toxins? Actually, she says, do you want to put dirty water into your commode to clean your commode? You need the clear water to clean the commode. So always use the water, pure water, clean water. And very interesting on the pyramid water, the copper vessel water, and all those are very, very good information and very valuable information. Even kidney stones, lot of problem with the body. If you drink enough water, and not only that, when people get obesity problem, what happens is they don't drink enough water. Instead, when they get bored or when they feel slightly thirsty, rather than drinking the water, they go and eat. So that was another misconception people have. What we advise is just drink water first and see whether your hunger is less. Then you don't have to eat that time. Wait for real hunger. So these are the other little issues I thought I will share to all. Rainwater, we collect rainwater as well. It's marvelous. We have tried that. It's very tasty. The universe really does a wonderful job. And we need to thank not only the universe, we have to thank everybody, universe, part of our body. We have to thank our body parts and everything to make sure they are all working in union. When you take the water, it helps. At the same time, we feel like peace and everything comes to everyone. And the whole world will be peaceful and healthy and happy. Thank you so much for your talk.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you from the medical background. The master actually mentioned about the importance of the water. Just to add on that one, some of the obese people, they actually, when they are thirsty, they try to drink fizzy drinks. You know, that's not good for the thirst. If they actually drink the fizzy drink have lots of sugar. Therefore, they are not helping themselves. Therefore, mainly when you look at the obese people, they always drink fizzy drinks. That is actually damaging their body as well. You know, not only they are actually removing the thirst, but they also adding more weight to the body, and also is damaging their bodies. All the fizzy drinks has so many chemicals. You know, wherever possible, try to avoid the fizzy drinks. You know, the fizzy drinks are not good for you at all. That is my own opinion. You know, there are so many products on the market, but you know, try to drink pure water. You know, pure water is the one cleanse your body. As the man actually mentioned, you know, coffee is like is a mixed water, mixed with so many other things. You know, you don't actually cleanse the body with coffee or tea or other fizzy drinks. You know, try to drink the pure water, clean water, energized water. That's the best thing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, masters, let's wind up the session for today with the 1 minute gratitude meditation to Kula sir and the universe. Gratitudes to you, Kula sir, for sharing the wisdom. Masters, let us express deep gratitudes to Kula Master for sharing his enormous, valuable wisdom with all of us today. Thanks, universe. And we express your deep gratitudes to all the people who is helping our soul evolution in all the aspects: physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual. Express your deep gratitudes to everyone who is helping you. Last 2 seconds. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Just on the chat, Master actually wrote about drinking. People drink their own urine as well as their cow urine. I do not. They are toxic ones coming out via animals or humans' bodies. I wouldn't actually recommend that one. Some people, there may be some healing power with that, but I wouldn't recommend that sort of healing anyway. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir, please stop the live session, sir. Its host is with you. Okay, sir. Okay then.